Congratulations to Tnxp holders. You guys are making a massive run. This is looking pretty freaking good. As you can see, we went from a low of 22 cents all the way to 55. I mean, this is, 161% gain. My advice is obviously take the gains as we're coming close to this upper Keltner channel. This could be resistance. We did have this big explosion move up. It did actually get above it and then some. So we don't know exactly what's going to happen in the market. So I can't say, I think, TNXP is going to go up here and then resist. We don't know exactly, but according to my system, this stock could, just go up here and then reject. You see there right here, this EMA 50 was at the top. But I will tell you this is looking really bullish. This EMA 50 is at the bottom. You can see right here, we had all these crossovers right in here where we had this massive pump up and we have a change in direction. The trend is now up. As you can see, we are just going up and up and up. So we are coming close to this upper Keltner channel. It could go right through it. It could have a massive rally. Is it going to have the same effect? Who knows? This was a billion volume. This was a different type of day, okay? We are at 232 million. If we can reach a billion volume, no doubt this thing can go way above here. No doubt. Looking at everything, there's a lot of bullishness coming on to here. Short interest. The UK corrects during the surge in cases. But looking at the chart, I did play this a while back, and I love this chart when it does this. When I see price go way up here and then come crashing down, I look to play these EMAs. This EMA 10 was the most favorite entry of, in my opinion. As you can see, this is where you would have made 106%. Catching these trends early is the best thing to do with small caps because they don't last long. Look at this big move up. We went from a buck 30 and we came crashing down to 20 cents. It can do that. You don't want to overstay your welcome. I mean, yeah, if you had this massive gain and you didn't take any of it, I know people are saying, "Oh, I'm just going to invest in TNXP." It's just not really. It's just too too volatile for that. They have known to do reverse splits in the past. You can see way back in here they did one for 32 and 610. They did another one in 510 2023. They've done plenty of them, but I love to see this chart here. I'm definitely going to put it on my watch list if we touch this upper Keltner channel. If you guys are in this, do keep in mind this could be a big sell zone, okay? It could go above it. I showed you that last time. If volume goes up big, you can have a short squeeze. Nothing can predict that. A short squeeze, it can go way up in here. But you better believe it. If it does this kind of pattern, it's going to sell off pretty big because this is imbalanced. Okay, it's imbalanced. It can't stay that high. That's why I have these bands here. It's to help me not buy it up in that range because more often than not, 8 times out of 10, it's going to plummet down and we don't know exactly when, but where do we look to buy it is on the EMAs. That's why I have these bands here. When we skip the 5 and go to the 10, I look to buy it on this EMA 10, and you can see we would have made 100%. That's good for me in one day. Again, 1 day profit, making 110%. I always take 10% profit, and I hold some at break even, and you could see how I could have kept scaling out more and more as this kept going up. But I don't want to overstay my welcome as price could come tumbling down. And we did play it one more time. And as I mentioned this in the Discord, you made a quick 18% there. Not as big. We don't know which algo is going to be the biggest run. I do know that when you have a big explosion move of a billion volume, and then you come back down, right? The biggest moves are going to happen in that shorter time frame while this is still active. This play is getting a lot of attention. There's a lot of, you can see my whole watch list. A lot of red happening. Not much happening, right? There's some green, but it's like half and half. The red is over dominating, but this one is running. So what happens is people come to this stock and they look to play it. But you can see clearly we're in an uptrend. EMA 5 is the top, EMA 50 is the bottom. We're looking for price to come up and touch this upper band. Price to pull back to this EMA 10. I wouldn't mind taking a position right there. That wouldn't be a bad idea to take a position there. And guess what? Your stop loss is about, it could be right under this EMA 20, for about a 15. You could do a 15% stop loss, which is what I usually do. You can make it a little tighter. You can do 10%. But I would put your stop loss, just under that EMA 20 because, it could bounce really big at these levels here. I have no doubt that this EMA 10 will be acting as big support. that is a really nice area. So I always skip the 5 and I play the 10. If it bounces on the 10 and give me 10%, I'm out of the play. But if it goes back to the 10, I'm not going to play it again. I'm going to wait for the EMA 50, okay? Because that's what could save you here. You see how you hit this 10 here? You don't want to overstay your welcome. If it immediately comes back to the 10, it could be a bearish signal. And as you can see, it comes down and down and down. Where do we get our dead cat bounces on the 50? So with this strategy, we're not trying to get in so early where we're trying to catch it down here when it's in a down, starting to be a downtrend. The EMA 5 was at the very bottom. It's starting to act as resistance. We want to wait for the algos to tell us, hey, there's a switch in the trend. And if we're totally wrong, you stop loss out and you play another stock. But a lot of the times, these kind of plays that I see, they work a lot. They make you lots of money. This ATR4, this Keltner channel is at 64 cents. Look for that area to break, or see if it breaks that, I would definitely look to scale out of your position, okay? Or trail and stop it. Trail and stop it's the best way to go. I know a lot of people are thinking, we could probably get this kind of move again. We could. I'm not saying we can't. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but let me look at the past of this. I mean, because it is the first time we've had this EMA 50 at the very bottom. You see when we're in a massive downtrend, this 50 and this 20 is going to be at the very top. This thing was just massive downtrend. It's just going down and down and down. That's what we don't want to play. We don't want to just see that and just get in and people be just buying every dip. As you can see, buy every dip. It goes down and down and down and down. When we see the algo switching trends, and we don't want to just see this, a false breakout where the 50 is at the top and then just comes plummeting down. Because that right there is bearish because it's a false signal. I'm trying to think, have we ever had this EMA 50 at the very bottom? And I'm looking at Tnxp chart. It's been in a downtrend forever. We've never really had. Oh, right here is the perfect scenario of how I would look to play this. You can see right here, you see how the algos are switching the trends. The 50 is coming to the bottom. We are hitting this upper Keltner channel. Could we get this kind of momentum? Is insane. Absolutely, you can. You can see it where it can hug these upper Keltner channels. This don't happen all the time. Nothing in trading is perfect, but it can definitely plummet down too. I see it where it gets this and then plummets. You just don't know. But I will say when price gets near this EMA 10, like right in here, this is your buy zone. As you can see, you pump here. Right here was a clear touch that I would have taken. It doesn't go below the 20, and it kind of just, it makes a decent gain. Not as a massive gain as you want, but since it went up so big that now it's just overinflated, right? So a lot of times if it just keeps going up, then we probably missed the boat. But you still would have made your 10% here. And this play would have failed you, unfortunately. And that's just part of trading. You played on the 50, it's at the very bottom. You take your about 15% loss and you go through. And that's why you do want to take a loss, because if you try to be stubborn and hold on to these, and look at the massive downtrend you would have had. You would have been hating yourself for that. But this is how I'm looking to play it. I think, it worked perfectly on this setup. Bigger the uptrend, the better. We play this EMA 10. It tends to be really good for Tnxp, so I'm going to like that 10. 119% gain potential on that last one. So we'll see what happens here. So look for a pullback on that 10 or 50 is where I'm looking to buy. And I'll take my shot at it. If I lose, I lose. If I don't. But like I said, a lot of my trades that I've been doing this has been working really well for me. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, click the link down below in the YouTube comments below, and in the description it'll say join the premium Discord. For my alerts, it'll take you to this free chat landing page. What you want to do if you want to subscribe is hit day trade alerts here. It'll ask you to subscribe for only 12 bucks a month. And if you thought that, how easy my swing trading strategy is, wait till you learn my day trading strategy, which is just a little more complicated, but it's going to be the best strategy you ever did. You're going to probably wish, like, why did I just try this day trading strategy? Why didn't I just do this? Because you can make money every day, depending on your account size. I can tell you how much you will make every day, and it's so easy to do. You don't have to stare at charts and do all these patterns and watch level 2 volumes and price action. You literally just have a simple set of rules. Like I'll show you, like one of my alerts in the day trade alerts here. I took this, I do a credit spread, and I've been on 11 win streak in a row. The potential of this day trading strategy is to double your account every month. It's low risk, high reward, right? And you are going to have a win rate of over 90%, and that's proven. If you've been in here, you're going to see the massive win rate. This is a swing trading video I did. This is how I trade small caps that are momentum, that are bullish. I don't like to trade small caps that are, going down a lot unless they touch this lower band here. Those are going to be your best setups on trend reversals. Like if it's a downtrend, then I'll play it on this lower band. And I made a lot of money doing that with Tnxp. So that's how I look to do it. Make sure you watch all my videos, day trading, swing trading. But if you hit day trade alerts, you'll get access to everything, and it's not going to cost you a lot. I mean, it's like the price of a Happy Meal at McDonald's with a Coke, right? $12 a month. Better yourself. Learn this strategy that works. It's made me a full-time trader, and I'm sure it can do for you too. I'm not going to guarantee you anything though, but I will say if you do work your butt off and try to learn this, I will be there for you guys whenever you need it, answering any questions. And I also do live streams right up in here where you can click this link right here and you'll see me go live pretty much every day. Hope you guys like this video. Tnxp is super bullish, can't deny it. I'll be looking for a pullback at the 10, and then I'll take my entry there. My stop loss will be under the 20, and we'll see how that goes. I'll probably just play the 10 because that's where Tnxp seems to work the most. All right, guys, I'll see you in the next video. If you like the video, give a like, subscribe, comment. If you do subscribe, do it on your computer to avoid the iOS fee, and I hope to see you guys in there. It's a great community, very affordable, and let's make some money. Peace out.